I'm about plenty, now you won't touch me. Walk away gently, make your right choice, come test me. Flesh G, battle to the death sea, make it end quickly. D.O.D. with me, always move swiftly. A massive group of MCs, held the back 60. Look into the shadows, always stays risky. Prepared for the battle, we always stay shifty. Look into the shadows, that's where you'll find us, prepared for the battle. Look into the shadows, European vandal, too much to handle. Siema Polska!
Your group has been very prolific for the past few years since you came out on stage. And how do you guys keep yourself inspired? I heard you said that you want to do it forever. How do you keep yourself inspired right now, and how are you going to keep yourself inspired in the future?
It's the love for music and the art, you know, the hip hop. You know, we check out other artists and other albums that's coming out. Movies inspire us. Everything that basically, works around us and inspires us, and basically them to write the lyrics. But not for skits though, you know.
How am I going to keep myself inspired? Good question. Yeah, life is one big inspiration, you know. You can see a bird fly and think like, yeah, I can write some shit about that. That's the best example I could find. How ill is that? Now, for real though, things in life can inspire you, you know. It can be anything. It can be cartoons. Yeah. I like birds. I'm in it for the birds. I do it for the birds.
Now, for me, one of the inspirations is I think rap is a competitive sport. So I think any intention, well, at least the rap I listen to and the rap I like, is about outdoing another rapper on the mic. So as long as I feel that hunger and I feel my duty calls, because there's too many whack rappers out there, and birds, by the way, we're coming for your asses. Coming for you. You hear me?
I think, you know, for me, you know, it's a difficult thing. Like, I can't really tell you, like, yeah, this inspired me to do that. I think it's just a collection of things you see, you know, in your life and shit. And sometimes shit just comes back at the right moment when you write something. I think my mind works like that. Well, I think it's important to, you know, keep the passion. And, you know, you already said, like, a job. Well, I don't see it as a job. I see it as the thing I love to do, you know. So I think if you just keep doing what you love, then you will always get inspiration from somewhere, you know. It will always come. It's like a goddamn river. It will flow.
That's what I said. It's the hunger. As long as you're hungry to give the people something worth listening to, hungry, you know, to write lyrics, get in the studio. I mean, if the passion's no longer hungry for donuts, you know, anything. Maybe, you know, I might eat that donut and kill the mic afterwards. Okay, now it's getting a little corny. Next question.
We have 2015 right now. Albums like The Infamous by Mobb Deep and, for example, Coast to Coast by Alcoholics are already 20 years old right now. It's their anniversary. A lot have changed in those 20 years. How do you feel your music will change the game like within the next 20 years that you're planning to stay on stage? Is it gonna change, or are you gonna how are you gonna keep this music fresh?
Well, I mean, I can't speak for us if we're changing the game. I'll leave that up to the people, you know. So if there's producers, rappers, kids, fans, you know, the people that check that shit, if they are still down with us, that's what we do it for. So, you know, I think it's safe to say we achieved quite some success in these past, well, let's say 5 years that we've really been making noise on a scale where people know of us. So as long as we can keep that going, in 20 years you'll say, in 2015 you guys dropped the Ugly EP. It's now the 20-year anniversary and we'll be saying the same shit.
I would also like to ask you about things that you refer to in your lyrics. You have a lot of references to the movies, right? Even from your single Red Rum, I was thinking about The Shining when I first saw the title, at least. And I wanted to ask you, what are your favorite movies? What kind of movies do you like? And you also said that inspire you a lot. So I wanted to ask you about what's your favorite kind of movies and what are your actually favorite movies?
Well, there's so many great movies out there. It's not like one specific genre is the best, but yeah, if I gotta name one, I would say like The Big Lebowski. That cracks me up from the beginning to end. Like every time I watch it now, I already watched it 100 times. You know, I love that one.
It's all about the bird.
There is a movie called Birds, by the way. I think there's a couple you need to check that shit out. Ah, man, there's so many. You know what? My all-time favorite is The Terminator. Hell yeah. That's my favorite shit. All you kids nowadays that watch crappy shit, watch The Terminator. You'll feel happy.
Terminator Part 3, I mean, you know, when the cyborg chick comes in this world and shit gets... Fuck that. Now, my favorite movie is, hands down, Pulp Fiction. But I got one on the side. It's not the best movie ever, but it's got some parts in it I think are legendary. The movie's called John Dies at the End. Go watch that shit. Yeah, go watch that shit.
How do you guys stay hyped like that? When you come on the stage, you never tired.
I'm looking like this, doing steroids. Must be doing something wrong. Nah, we just feed off the crowd, you know. If the crowd's really energetic, then your fatigue just goes overboard, really. You know, sometimes you can be really tired, but when the first beats kicks in, then you're like, damn. And the people give you a lot of energy, so you just give it back to them, you know. It's a vice versa thing.
No, I think there's also, it's important to, you know, stay healthy. It's hard sometimes, but yeah, but I mean, you know, you cannot party every single night. You cannot please everybody. I think a lot of people get a misconception. He does, yes, but oh, he doesn't. Fuck. Okay, I'm fucked up here. No, but you know, that's the thing. I think a lot of people, they expect from you like you're a walking, talking robot of entertainment. But, you know, you cannot always be nice. You cannot always go the extra mile to say hi and hello and put on a smile. Yes, I'm a friendly guy, and I love the appreciation, but we all need our rest. And in the end, most of that is up to you, though. Because, I mean, you know, you can either choose to party all day long or say, all right, we have a job to do tomorrow. And I think for all of us, although we party, the show and doing our work is our number one priority. You know, if I do a shitty show and look like a dick, I can't live with myself, you know.
Do you think it's okay to be an asshole sometimes?
Yeah, it is. You have to be. But that, kids, this goes for all you guys. Don't take shit. Be an asshole from time to time. Don't do drugs unless it's one of those party nights.
In 2012, you were supporting Limp Bizkit on stage. How did they react to your music? Because both of you are not really one-style music. Your music is more like multi-style, right? And how did they react to your music? And what do you think is your future going to? Where are you going to lead your style?
First show we did with them was in Mannheim, and people wasn't really feeling it then. They were just waiting for some rock guitars and waiting for Limp Bizkit. So there were some people were like booing us and throwing beer and whatnot, and we would just flip the middle finger back and just kept going. And the second show we came out with Limp Bizkit doing On Together Now, and then the people showed us love. And afterwards, like the whole tour, they showed us love. Like in Italy, we did the show, and people came especially only for us. They bought the ticket for a Limp Bizkit show just to see us supporting it. So they showed love, definitely.
Because you asked where are we going to take our style. I don't think we take our style somewhere. I think our style takes us somewhere. That's the mood of making music. You know, you're not going to think, okay, today I'm going to make a track like this, or I'm going to try and imitate that. You might have inspiration, hell yeah. Or you might be fucking with something that's hot. But in the end, we always try and make it something, you know, close to us. Something people will identify being Dope D.O.D.
speaking about collaborations, you have been doing some collab lately with some Polish guys, Małpa, VAIB, and Miuosh. How did that happen?
Birds. Birds. It was a bird that came by. No, it was the second time we came to Poland. We got introduced to them, and we hooked up with Camille, and we heard their shit and saw what they were doing, and we, you know, it was love, real recognized real.
Yeah, and I just want to say like big up to Małpa, VAIB, and Miuosh, and Venom, of course, because he's on that shit too. But I think, you know, I got great respect for the whole Polish scene. Like they got a big scene here, you know, and I think it's just dope to be fucking with that, you know, like it's Dope D.O.D. We love Poland, but we love the Polish rappers as well because they got some fire. I don't understand it, but, you know, I can hear a flow. I can hear someone, you know, I can hear a rhyme, you know, and when I hear that shit, it sounds good, so yeah. Bezet, I see you.
Do you think about somebody specific when you record angry tracks like that?
Nobody specific. Fuck them all.
Well, from what I got from your verse though on that track, what I like is you come in like fuck Rotten, he's the wackest in the group, and that's not aimed at someone specific, but especially at the haters, right? That always complain. So.
Yeah, true. Yeah. In my first line, I say fuck Rotten, he's the wackest in the group. Because online you have a lot of internet warriors that are like, yeah, he's whack, why the fuck is he in the group? Stuff like that. So yeah, it's a middle finger to the haters.
Yeah, you know, like, and when you go online and check out the comments and shit, like, I don't know Polish, but sometimes there's like a comment like, why Miuosh? Well, why Miuosh? Because the track is called F you, motherfucker. Now go stick that shit up your ass. That's why Miuosh, motherfucker.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm not gonna keep you any longer here because I know you're hungry, waiting for for dinner. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thanks.